Henry Cavill's underrated thriller Night Hunter surprisingly overtakes Tom Cruise's Top Gun, Maverick on Paramount+, sparking fresh fan buzz. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. When you hear the names Henry Cavill and Alexandra Daddario, you probably think of blockbusters, red carpets, and fan-favorite roles like Superman or Annabeth Chase. But back in 2018, the two heartthrobs teamed up for a little-known thriller called Night Hunter, and let's just say critics didn't hold back. The only movie that paired two Hollywood crushes, Henry Cavill and Alexandra Daddario, the 2018 thriller Night Hunter has shockingly climbed the Paramount+ streaming charts, overtaking Tom Cruise's blockbuster Top Gun, Maverick. Despite having a meager 14% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, Cavill's movie is now sitting pretty at number 2 on the platform, while Cruise's high-flying sequel slips to number 3 via FlixPatrol. It's the kind of unexpected twist no one saw coming, especially since Night Hunter was barely noticed when it first released. But now, after decades, the film is suddenly finding a new audience on Paramount+, and fans can't stop talking about it online. Whatever might be the reason, the thriller's streaming comeback is turning heads. But guess what? Despite critics obliterating the film, fans didn't hate it. In fact, Night Hunter has an audience score of 51% on Rotten Tomatoes and a surprisingly loyal fan base online. Many moviegoers felt the critics were being unnecessarily brutal and that the movie actually delivered as a gritty detective thriller. The film got a shocking 14% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and was almost instantly lost in oblivion. Despite having a stellar cast of actors, including Stanley Tucci, Ben Kingsley, Minka Kelly, and Nathan Fillion, the film couldn't survive the harsh critical reviews that slammed its plot and pacing. Now, it seems that after ages, Night Hunter finally received the love and respect it deserves, upon hitting Paramount+. Rising to number 2 on the streaming charts, the film became a testament to Henry Cavill's performance, which many say outdid his roles in The Witcher and Man of Steel. Therefore, taking to platforms like Reddit, fans revisited Henry Cavill and Alexandra Daddario's only collaboration, calling it a misunderstood gem. To be honest, the film's premise did have potential. The plot revolved around a mysterious series of abductions, a mentally unstable suspect, and a tough detective trying to put the puzzle together. In a recent interview with Today, Tom Cruise revealed that he's actively thinking and talking about what a new Top Gun story could look like. Cruise, who recently appeared in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning in May 2025, hinted that the next Top Gun isn't just a vague idea. It's one of several sequels he's currently brainstorming. While Henry Cavill's Night Hunter is enjoying its shocking comeback on streamer, Tom Cruise isn't letting go of Top Gun anytime soon. The 2022 mega-hit Top Gun, Maverick raked in over $1.4 billion and even landed a Best Picture Oscar nomination. Following the success of his 1986 Aviator film sequel, Cruise is already planning another possible follow-up. "Yeah, we're thinking and talking about many different stories and what could we do and what's possible. It took me 35 years to figure out Top Gun, Maverick, so all of these things we're working on, we're discussing Days of Thunder and Top Gun, Maverick. There's numerous other films that we're actively working on right now. I'm always shooting a film, prepping a film, posting a film. I just finished a film with Alejandro Inarritu, who did The Revenant, and will be coming out with that. That was an extraordinary experience, and Christopher McQuarrie and I are always working on several different films." Meanwhile, Tom Cruise is also in talks for a sequel to his 1990 racing drama Days of Thunder. Plus, he recently wrapped up a new film with director Alejandro Inarritu and is juggling multiple productions with longtime collaborator Christopher McQuarrie. So, whenever Top Gun 3 gets a green light, fans can stay assured that it's gonna fly high. Let us know in the comments what your opinions are on Henry Cavill's underrated gem Night Hunter. Henry Cavill rejecting the role of Gregor Eisenhorn will be a massive disappointment for Warhammer 40,000 fans. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Actor Henry Cavill was first reported to be working on a Warhammer 40,000 adaptation in 2022, following his exit from the DCU as Superman, via The Hollywood Reporter. He was also revealed to serve as an executive producer on the potential adaptation of the popular sci-fi fantasy game. Former Superman actor Henry Cavill has been attached to a live-action adaptation of the Warhammer 40,000 miniature wargame. During an appearance on the Pilot TV podcast, Cavill opened up about his love for the IP and discussed its potential adaptation. "Seems a shame to be a mere inquisitor. Cavill made the above statement when the idea of him playing the role of Gregor Eisenhorn in the adaptation was being discussed. The actor rejected the character for being merely an inquisitor within the game's wider hierarchy and lore. Here is why Cavill's rejection of the Eisenhorn role is a major blow to die-hard Warhammer fans. Cavill's rejection of potentially playing Eisenhorn stems from his status as an inquisitor, with the actor citing other, more powerful characters. However, Cavill turning down Eisenhorn could be a major missed opportunity for not only the fanbase but also for the actor. During an appearance on the Pilot TV podcast, Cavill discussed the forthcoming adaptation but rejected the idea of playing the role of Gregor Eisenhorn, an inquisitor of the Ordo Xenos, who is one of the most popular characters in the franchise. Although Cavill rejected the idea of playing Eisenhorn in a Warhammer adaptation, the actor did hint at the role he would like to play. In the same podcast, the Man of Steel star made the following statement, name-dropping two popular characters. When you've got Volder and Primarchs out there, then it just seems a shame to be a mere inquisitor. As a result, Cavill seemingly suggested that he would be more interested in portraying Constantine Volder or one of the 20 genetically engineered transhumans known as Primarchs in a live-action series or film. Eisenhorn is easily one of the most morally complex characters in the games and ancillary media, having a radicalized approach to serving the Imperium as he often makes deals with rival factions. As a result, Eisenhorn is also considered a traitor only to prove himself loyal to the Imperium despite his questionable methods and morals. If not Eisenhorn, Constantine Volder is one of the most powerful characters in Warhammer, having served as the leader of the Emperor of Mankind's bodyguards and played a key role during the Wars of Unification. Meanwhile, the Primarchs are the sons of the Emperor and are also extremely powerful. However, neither Volder nor the Primarchs have the same character depth and narrative potential as Eisenhorn, making it a real disappointment that Cavill isn't interested in the latter. Who do you want Henry Cavill to play in a Warhammer adaptation? Let us know in the comments. The upcoming Warhammer 40k can leave a mark in history by making Henry Cavill play the most legendary figure in the franchise. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. It's just been a month since it was confirmed that the show is finally in development. We don't know how Cavill is planning to feature in the project, but if he's really looking to appease the hardcore fans of the franchise, he must consider taking up the mantle of the Emperor of Mankind. After getting decaped from his iconic role as Superman, Henry Cavill is preparing to leap into Amazon's waiting arms. The once Witcher star is all set to star in and produce a series based on Warhammer 40k. It's the most popular miniature wargame out there. With the help of golden armored men, the Emperor managed to defeat a number of warlords and helped establish the Imperium of Man. However, his conquest didn't come to an end on Earth as he created the Primarch and their Space Marine legions to kick off the Great Crusade. When fans first heard that Henry Cavill is a big-time Warhammer 40k nerd and he's planning to make a series around it, the community instantly started thinking of characters that would suit him the best, and the most popular opinion was the Emperor. Let's be real here. The Emperor of the Mankind is the most iconic figure we've been introduced to in the Warhammer universe. We don't know much about his origins, but the way he has influenced this series is remarkable. With his intelligence and powers, he managed to do the unbelievable by uniting the wrecked Earth during the Age of Strife.